done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
I like this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Pass to Clarkson. Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one good from Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chen. The layup missed. Jazz trail by 16. And here is Lopez. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Shea kicks to Caruso. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Lopez outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Shoots from the line. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Outside Williams. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Caruso's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go with the three. Lopez grabs the board. Jazz trail by 16. Williams in the post. Defended by Caruso. Clarkson outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Williams with the ball. Takes the three. They get it again. There's the double team with Dort. Here's Sensabaugh. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. And King throws it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Now Clarkson. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Markkanen dishes to Sexton. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
Down low. Kicks it out the chain. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. That's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in.
Number 22, Mason Wallace.
Shea outside. Here's Dort. His three-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 16. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Markkanen. Kessler, screen on George. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Kessler passes to Sexton. From deep, George. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense here from Chen. The Thunder leading by 16. Markkanen with the block.
That's just great work on the defensive end by Lauri Markkanen. You can see his length come into play.
Here's Chen.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jay.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Kessler setting the pick for George. Over Wallace. And it's George again missing. Shea inside. Defended by Sexton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Is on Colin Sexton. Free throw, good. Shea.
At the line for two.
And both free throws good for Shea. Here's Clarkson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're...
They really thought they had a chance tonight. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Wide out there tonight.
And welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Isaac, the duo at forward. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Black in at the shooting guard position. Suggs with the bucket.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort for three. Orlando with the rebound. Now here's Suggs. He played a great game against New Orleans. Isaac finds Suggs. Now here's Wagner. Williams defending. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
To the middle. And he slams it in one-handed.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Now here's Collins. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Williams. Rebounded by Suggs. the Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Suggs. Yeah, that one's good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Here's Black. And he sinks the 11-footer.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Orlando, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Oklahoma City, they've proven most people right. An outstanding team, a squad that's going to be very difficult to knock out.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, Orlando with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Black. Wagner up top. Orlando again missing. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jay, shot is off. Wagner with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Orlando leading. All right, let's now check in with Shams Charania, who apparently has news from Clipper Nation. Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, B.A. They've talked about needing to toughen up their perimeter defense, and they did that and more by going out and making a deal for OG Anunoby. Many of his peers consider Anunoby the best perimeter defender in the league, and he will completely reshape this team's defense. The price wasn't cheap, but it was one they'll happily pay.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's Wagner. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Shai, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is that grinded out part of the year, Fred. Everyone just fighting through it.
Need some energy up.
Magic leading by 7. On the court for Orlando, they've got Anthony. Wendell Carter is out there with Sharp, and it's Black in at the point. Carter, the pass to Black. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams on the wing. Fires for 3. He drops it from range.
You got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time. Anthony
feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
Williams with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Jay. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Good on the shot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Williams passes to Che. Now here's Wallace. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Bridges, he's checked in for Black. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Anthony up top. Watched by Wallace. Anthony, the pass to Bridges. Misses the three. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Che. Wallace outside. Here's Che. Ford outside. Shoots. Wallace misses.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want. Yeah,
no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Che, shot is off. Magic leading by 5. Bridges outside. Pass to Anthony. Outside Carter. Let's see some of the numbers here for John Collins.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Griffin, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Bridges. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. John Collins checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Howard. The Magic have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. The 3 from Suggs. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Dort. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso is checked in. Suggs finds Collins. Wagner outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Suggs. Takes the 3. The Thunder pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, NBA, I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Picked by Isaac. Kicks it out to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Wagner's got 5.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
Jonathan Isaac. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Orlando on D. Leading by 5. Here's Che. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And here's Caruso outside. Buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Black. Isaac with it. To halt the run. Black no good. The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Here's Jay. Stucks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Wagner. From the top of the key, he buries it. Wagner's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. SGA working through contact inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Wagner against Caruso. Suggs, right side. Count it. Suggs has got 6 points. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now I could...
And now that we have some time, appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Che in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Suggs surveys the D. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Here's Che. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both shots good from the stripe. Magic trail by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, Shea in their last time out against the Clippers had a nice performance. He picked up 18 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
You can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Williams against Isaac. Back to Suggs. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
He's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Magic trail by 4. Pass to Black. And here's Wagner. The three. Sinks it from distance. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know, Wagner's a pretty consistent shooter, and given opportunities, he'll make the most of them.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Wagner for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wagner. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Isaac finds Suggs. Now here's Wagner. For the tie. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
There's a screen to the paint. Here's Williams, and it's blocked by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Wagner, the pass to Collins. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Now Isaac. Pass to Suggs. Collins with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Suggs, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And he drives in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Bull comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Suggs. Black. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Black's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Thunder leading by 3. Caruso outside. Ooh, Howard with a block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Topic is checked in. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. We've got Wendell Carter, Cole Anthony out there with Sharp, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And the Magic shooting about 41% to take the lead. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Williams passes to Che. Second chance shot. Here's Dort. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. You may be a little overeager.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dort up top, guarded by Sharp, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Clemens is checked in for Orlando. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Anthony finds Sharp. Howard against Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock to tie it up. It's not going to go for him. Thunder leading by 3. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Jay. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it.
Keep attacking that rim.
Picked by Carter. Here's Clemens. On target from range. Clemens has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Dort's shot is good.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid 3-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Magic trail by 5. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Carter. The 3 is up. Dort grabs the miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Williams passes to Che. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Georges Alexander from outside. Knocks down the long J. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Collins, he's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Sharp. Franz Wagner checked in for Howard. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Clemens. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brandon.
Thanks for that, Allie.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. It's a 10-point game. Wagner outside. Williams against Isaac to stop the run. Orlando again missing. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Che, and he goes in for the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. So it's Oklahoma City now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Che, shot is off. Magic trail by 11. Pass to Wagner. On the wing, Suggs. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Here's Isaac. Shot from the low post is good.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Williams against Isaac. A minute 15 left in the fourth. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wagner. Here's Black. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Jay. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Here's Wagner. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Wagner, one of those guys that loves to deliver when it matters most.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Collins with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Wagner.
Yeah! Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jay. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jay. They get back on track. Collins with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Wagner. Oh, it falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Tipped for the win. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to... Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Wagner and Isaac, the duo at forward. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Black in at the 2-guard spot. Dort against Wagner. Suggs outside. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Isaac's shot is off. The Thunder shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Williams. Count it, and the foul. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And Williams no good on that one. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
Oklahoma City foul.
Orlando trailing here.
First personal foul.
Suggs with it. Pass to Collins to take the lead. Rebounded by Che. Che's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Dort off the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wagner against Dort. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Isaac outside. Clock at 6. Here's Black. From deep three-point land. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 4. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Pass to Dort. Here's Jay. Orlando with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Black. Suggs, the pass to Collins. Wagner inside. Dort defending. Back to Collins. A 3 from Suggs. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And an intentional foul right there. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Black. Williams defending. Collins passes to Black. Here's Wagner. And here's Suggs. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Orlando calls timeout. 19 seconds left in overtime. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Oh, if he gets hot, it'll be trouble for the defense. And guess what? He is heating up right now.
It's time to be disruptive. They've got to find a way to get him out of his rhythm.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although,
that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line. But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here. A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
To tie it up. Missed it.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, ton of contact. A good call by the official.
And it's tied up with that one.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Here's Jay. Oh, he got it! He got it!
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. And when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. They don't even know what's coming for them.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
Hey, grab your skates. Time to win. Out of town, make.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.